Oh wow, look at that view.
I can't. I don't have my glasses on. Let me just clean them real quick. Wow. Looks so different. Amazing. I'm so glad I have these glasses on. You know, it makes me appreciate them more.
Appreciate what more? The sunset?
No, glasses. They're the best. Glasses are such a great invention, used by so many people all around the world. You know, it gets me thinking. I wonder how it started. I wonder where it started. I wonder how many people all around the world wear glasses just like me. So many questions.
Lucky for you, those questions are what we're going to answer today. Being human comes with being busy, whether that be with work, school, family life, or taking care of our mental and physical health. Each of us has a lot going on in our individual lives, which could distract us from looking into and appreciating the smaller details. Just like we've seen with our friends, there are many things we take for granted, like the many items we use on a daily basis. When we think about glasses, for centuries, many lives have depended on glasses with helping correct their vision and perform the daily task of seeing more clearly. And today, around 64% of the world, according to the Vision Council of America, are users of glasses. But if we want to learn about glasses, let's take a quick journey back to the start where it all began. Back to when the first form of correction lenses was used to help better perform one's eye to see a thing less blurry and more clearly. It is unknown when exactly the first correction lenses were used, but Roman philosopher Seneca, who lived between 4 BC and 65 AD, described using a glass bowl with water can be used to help magnify text and other services. Over time, and around the year 1000, this conceptual ideology would eventually develop and be replaced with a flat bottom, convex glass sphere, which today is better known as the reading stone. These reading stones would be popularized from the years 1000 to 1300, which had reported use by the Greeks, Romans, Arabs, and monks, just to name a few. It wasn't until the 13th century when handheld single lens type frames would be used, which we may know better today as a monocle. These frames would be made out of wood or horn. This dates the first time a correction lens is put into a handheld form and with frame, which we may find very similar to how glasses look today, but, quote, most historians believe that the first form of eyeglasses was produced in Italy by monks or craftsmen in Pisa, or perhaps Venice, around 1285 to 1289. These magnifying lenses for reading were shaped like two small magnifying glasses and set into bone, metal, or leather mountings that could be balanced on the bridge of nose, end quote. With that said, it is believed that the first wearable eyeglasses, which we argue the start of the history of our modern glasses, were invented around 1284 in Italy by Salvino de Armate. The first time a known use of glasses were recorded comes from Tommaso da Modena's painting in 1352, where the painting displays one monk using a magnifying glass and the other wearing glasses perched on its nose. The first glasses frame temples, the piece in which it sets on one's ear, were made by Spanish craftsmen in the 1600s. They took ribbons of silk or strings to the frame and looped them over the user's ears. These new types of eyeglasses carried out to China by Spanish and Italian missionaries, but instead of making loops, the Chinese attached small metal weights to the strings. In 1730, optician Edward Scarlett then designed rigid temples that rest atop the wearer's ears, which is what most of us are familiar with today. Staying in the 17th century, the next technological advance was made where people knew the science behind and developed the concave and convex lenses, which concave glass is used to correct nearsightedness, make near objects appear clear, but objects farther away look blurry. And convex lenses are used to correct farsightedness, where farther away objects appear clear, but objects closer look blurry. In 1825, cylindrical lenses were also being developed, which are used to correct astigmatism, which make objects appear both blurry in near and farther distances. These were invented by Sir George Airy. From this point forward, the use of glasses would spread all over the world and be used by many people. The design of the frame and the science behind the lens of glasses hasn't changed much since, but the material used for the frames has been developed and altered a bit with the use of plastics like polycarbonate and metals like titanium, which both materials, respectively, are lightweight and durable. But let's think about the now. With not much changes being made to glasses recently, we can think about where the technology of glasses are moving today, as well as what it's like wearing glasses for those who wear them today as well. As we go back to what the Vision Council of America has to say, we know that around 64% of the world's population wears eyeglasses, but they say that approximately 75% of the world's population uses some sort of vision correction product, which could either be with eyeglasses or some other sort of vision correction product like contact lenses. If we take a second to just sit back and think about this statistic, it's really crazy to think that 3 out of 4 people you may come across have a high chance of using or wearing some kind of vision correcting product. To which we can ask, is wearing glasses all that bad? Are wearing contact lenses all that bad? What's the experience of one that uses these vision correcting products look like? With this being said, I chose to interview my close friend Luce, who is a user of both glasses and contact lenses, and what we found was quite interesting, as a lot of the similar problems and experiences that our friend Luce shares with us, I personally can definitely relate to in some way as well. The first problem that I noticed both of us agree experiencing is having to worry about the cost and price of visual correcting products. In our interview, Luce said that it is
horrible, absolutely horrible. The fact that you have to pay for the frames and the lenses themselves and the contacts are also a whole nother expense, and they're insanely expensive.
I then asked how much money she spends each year on visual correcting products, to which she said,
No comment. It's a lot of money. Yeah, even though a lot of it's covered by my insurance, it's still like an insane amount of money, and without it, it's actually crazy what people would do without the insurance.
even the problems that seem obvious, like having to pay lots of money, are still something that I like listening her talk about, because I feel like a lot of people that may not use glasses or contacts don't really understand how much extra money is spent. From the frames, the lenses, contacts, saline solution, glasses case, extra money for repairs or updates on prescription, possibly an extra pair of glasses, and many more things. The next problem that I noticed is in the discussion of contact lenses. Luce describes one of her experiences with contact lenses, answering questions like,
How long have you worn contacts?
I got them sophomore year of high school.
When and why did you decide to make the switch or add contacts to your life?
I just wanted to try contacts because I always had glasses. I wanted to try something different.
When do you decide when to wear contacts and when to wear glasses?
I wear contacts whenever I feel like wearing contacts, and I wear my glasses where I'm tired of wearing my contacts because they sometimes dry my eyes out.
Which are more comfortable?
Glasses, for sure.
Do you feel more accepted by society when you wear either glasses or contacts?
Contacts. But I feel like contacts.
now, That was a lot of information to process, so let's discuss some of the same or similar experience that Luz talks about. Starting with the comfort of contacts. Luz talks about how, over time, wearing contacts dry her eyes out, which, from my experiences when I wore contacts, I remember feeling this as well. Perhaps the biggest reason why I stopped wearing contacts in high school was because they strain my eyes and just get very uncomfortable over time. Now, moving and thinking about what Luz had to say about the fashion or presentation of a person and wearing vision-correcting products, I found it interesting that she tells us that glasses are more comfortable, but using contacts make her feel more accepted by society. Going back to some of my experiences, I started using contacts in high school for sports, but started to use them daily because I found them to look better on me, and they made me feel more accepted in a way from my community and society, just like we've heard Luz talk about as well. With these problems, as well as many more problems surrounding glasses, contacts, etc., there are still improvements to be made, which we could possibly see coming in the late or perhaps early future. That then begs the question of what the future of glasses look like. What is the focus and direction of glasses looking like moving forward? Are progress or accounts of future glasses technology being discussed or advertised today? Will we see some of the problems we experience possibly going to be addressed with the next advancement of technology? The first advancement that we see with glasses-related technology uses something that we in our society already are pretty familiar with: filters. Most of our generation is familiar with the use of filters with some popular apps like Instagram or Snapchat popularizing the filter technology. What most glasses companies are trying to start or have already started is to use the filter technologies to let users test if they enjoy the visual looks of the glasses from home. In relation to this, some of the other future soon-to-be seen projects include the use of filters as well as 3D scanning technology to measure precise and accurate details from the person's face down to each millimetric contour of our head/faces to find the best glasses fit for one's head. This 3D scanning technology is already evolved to the point where we could be able to scan our faces from home using our smartphone, tablet, laptops, etc., and be able to order online our own perfect pair of glasses. This future of technology is exciting to look forward to, especially for those who use glasses, as these small changes like having the perfect glasses fit for each individual face will last them substantially longer, feel more comfortable, and perhaps give the user a better visual experience. Being able to spend short amounts of time scanning one's face to overall collect a better product is something to be very excited about, not only for me and others who use glasses every day, but for all those who use glasses for other activities like sports, gaming, safety, as well as for those who wear other modified forms of glasses like sunglasses. The future of any technology is endless. So when we think about glasses, we can just imagine how great or fast glasses technology could be headed. Who knows, perhaps the future will give us glasses that automatically adjust to one's eye prescription and changes prescription when need be. Or even smart glasses, being able to wear our smartphone on our face. This could be huge, as this could not only completely change the state of the world we know today, but also change the entire culture of how glasses are viewed and treated by society as well. With the future being theoretically unlimited, this gives us humans the chance to imagine, try, succeed, fail, adapt, fix, and try to bypass every problem we seek. That being said, thank you for watching this video. I hope that I've been able to teach you something new, and if not, I would like you guys to think about what possibilities are beyond us with the future of glasses technology. Thank you.